we're gonna get into this body cam, and we're gonna look at these devlogs. I think we're up to 3 now. So we're gonna start with 1, then we're gonna react to 2, then we're gonna react to the newest one that came out, which is 3. Then we're gonna get on Path of Exile later. All right. So let's do it. First, let me like this video. You know, shout out to Bodycam, the game. I think that's the channel, Bodycam game. This is wild, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. All right, let me full screen this thing. Let's get right into it, shall we? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Everyone, today we're taking a look at part of what we've been building for our next update. Locked and Loaded, releasing September 2nd. And what you're about to see is over a year's worth of work. And in this devlog, we'll focus on animations, loadouts, UI, and gadgets. So let's get right into it. So most FPS games play animations the exact same way. Same reload, same timing, and it makes the same result no matter what's happening.
Call of Duty. Call of Duty is notorious for this. Battlefield does it too, okay? A lot of these shooter games is like getting redundant now. So that's why I'm kind of like interested to see how they do it here on Bodycam. And it really piqued my interest.
But in real life, it just doesn't work like that. We asked ourselves a very simple question. What would your body actually feel in that situation?
Exactly. Ooh. Oh Lord.
If you're calm, everything is under control.
Yep. Control, reload,
steady, and
breathing.
Your hands are really stable. But when things go wrong, when you're getting...
That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Oh my God, we might have found the next game, yo. We gotta get this for real. Like, yo, the guns sound real. It's supposed to be like a level of like fear of death when somebody pulls the trigger. Like, yeah, you could die from what happens when they pull that trigger, bro. Like, it's supposed to be that type of fear. I noticed with a lot of these games that now they kind of, you know, they do they don't really put the fear of God in you when you hear that trigger getting pulled. It's not realistic.
Shot at when you're injured.
Ooh. Ooh.
When you're just simply trying to stay alive.
Ooh.
Your hands,
that shit is scary real, bro.
Start to shake. All of these elements together are here to make you feel the pressure your character is really going through.
Ooh wee, yeah, buddy. They even got the snore animation if you get shot in the head, bro. That, yo, listen. You know that like that. Well, it's traumatic if you went through it. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, but you seen somebody get hit like this, bro? Like, you got serious trauma you got to take care of, bro. But if you like, I've been watching like a lot of like police body cam stuff. Like when they shoot somebody, if they shoot somebody like in the neck, in the head type, they will like give like this kind of like, it's not breathing, but your body's forcing itself to breathe, if that makes sense. But they're really dying though. It's like the breathing you do before you stop breathing type of shit. You know what I mean?
And that pressure directly affects how you reload.
That's
Reloading
raw.
under pressure is completely different from reloading when you're safe. So we built 2 entirely different states.
I love the way this, oh, look at that.
Same weapon, different behavior. And we didn't stop there. Inside of each state, we created multiple variations.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. It's like a woman that's like a 8 and she in a dress. Oh, that just adds the other 2 numbers. It just brings it up to 10. The reload, when you're reloading, you're not supposed to be calm if you got 30 people shooting at you, bro. You're supposed to be like, you know, you trying to put that clip in there. You trying to get that bullet off. You know, there's no like stress factor in other than the players themselves, like in like a Call of Duty or Battlefield. You know, Battlefield, you know, those games look pretty good is all that, but like a realistic type of scenario, I think bodycam got it, bro. I got to look into this.
Several calm reloads.
Look at that. And they variated too.
Several stressed reloads.
Oh.
Different timings, different movements. So it never feels repetitive. And this philosophy doesn't only apply to magazine reloads. It applies to every single weapon. Take a shotgun. Even something as simple as inserting a shell has multiple calm variations. Under pressure, those same movements become rushed with less precision and less control.
Yeah, look at that.
The same goes for bolt action rifles.
Ooh.
Loading individual rounds also has multiple calm variations. But again, under stress, your character can struggle with a round or fumble it before loading it. Even operating the bolt itself has several calm variations. Under pressure, your hand can slip on the bolt, you lose your grip, grab it again, and finally chamber the next round. The more stressed you are, the more your weapon.
Oh, that makes it real interesting.
Presented us with a very different challenge. Most games handle it the same way.
Yep.
Reload.
Yep. Same way.
Round. Insert a speed
loader,
loader. And you're
that's
done.
it.
One
No.
animation, no matter how many rounds you
got. Yeah.
So we decided to do it differently. Every possible reload has its own animation.
That's
Fire one shot,
nasty.
you replace one round. Fire 3.
Now you got to replace 3. Yep. Just like real life, you got to replace them.
Empty the cylinder, and you're reloading
All 8 rounds. Yep.
Every single sequence has its own timing.
And the 8
its
take
own
way
movements,
longer.
and its own duration. Because that's how a
Oh,
real
wow.
revolver works. But it also changes the way you play. Because
Yep.
now for the first time,
You got to watch how many bullets you shoot.
revolver isn't the same decision all the time. Replacing one round is much faster than replacing 8. So now you better think before you reload. Every animation starts with a reference.
Look at that.
First, our creative director Leo records the movement in real life. That reference is then sent to test.
Oh, y'all boys, wow for this, bruh. Look at that.
And finally,
Bruh, I'm about, I ain't gonna lie, Federation, I'm gonna be fucking with this game. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta get this game. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Cause I be hating that non-realistic stuff going on, bro. It gotta be like, you know what I'm saying?
Slightly lower.
Oh, look at that. Fair use on the music, gang.
Every reload feels unique.
But yeah, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Different reloads, different. Oh man, look at that. Then the clip actually stays down on the floor. Oh, bruh. Ooh. Slumped his ass.
Bodycam, and even before bodycam existed, we've been obsessed with ragdolls.
Yeah, ragdolls is, bruh, ragdolls be.
Project,
I ain't gonna lie.
most appreciated by the community. But despite everything we had built, we felt something was still missing. So for
It'd be
years,
like that.
we experimented with different approaches.
Welcome to
and
dev
most of them
life.
failed time and time again. And that's because balancing a body in real time is one of the most difficult challenges in procedural physics. The terrain, the slope, the velocity, the impacts, the damage, and the location of every bullet landing on the player matters.
Okay.
And after years of research and development, we finally found a solution. The stumbling system. A fully procedural self-balancing system with no animations, no scripted sequences.
Oh, wow.
And the character dynamically tries to stay on his feet before
Popped his ass. Yeah, that looked very
It
realistic.
only
I ain't gonna lie.
happens in situations where the body could still realistically
He
react.
done.
Like after non-lethal gunshots, shrapnel impacts, knife wounds, or any trauma
What?
severe enough to affect the balance, but not severe enough to instantly
Yo,
incapacitate.
bodycam, bro.
Among all the technologies we've developed,
Bro,
for
I
bodycam,
gotta
probably
get
the
this
one we're most proud
kid.
of. Because in a game
You roll
filled
through
with
the
complex
shotgun too,
systems,
close
the
quarters.
hardest thing we ever built was teaching a character how to put one foot in front of the other.
Look at that
Realism in body
sniper
cam
though.
goes beyond animations. It's also about how your body exists inside of the game.
Boy, that's
FPS
tough.
games,
It
your
feel
arms are
like you
locked and
actually
rigged
there,
right to the
bro.
camera. So no matter where you look, everything follows. It's like your body just doesn't really exist. So we wanted to create something closer to real life. So we built what we call
True
the
body.
body system.
Okay.
Your body is fully simulated and your camera is no longer driving it. It's just your point of view, so that means you can look anywhere while your character keeps doing the action. And this changes gameplay entirely, because now, if you want to check your magazine, you actually have to look at
down.
it. And if you don't, well, you'll simply miss it.
Wow.
Immersion comes from the fine small details. So we studied real body cam footage based on how the camera moves when you walk, run, or suddenly change direction. We took these ideas and we rebuilt our entire camera system around it so it feels entirely physical.
That's wild, bruh. They got that from like all those police
The
videos.
camera's not just your point of view, it's a real object attached to your character.
I ain't gonna lie though, that should be dope when you see that shit in real time, like how they be reacting. I know it's for legal purposes, but
He
ooh,
turns it off.
look at that.
And during gameplay, like heavy impacts, sudden movements, or intense situations, your character can naturally readjust the camera to make sure it keeps recording properly. When a flashbang goes off or an explosion happens nearby, your character instinctively
Look how he covered his face and it kept busting off.
Same
Look at that.
exact logic applies to the weapon. Your hands are never completely still, so after firing, your character readjusts the strength.
Ooh.
The more unstable the weapon is, the more
Rifle.
adjustments happen. And under extreme stress, after long firing sequences, these small
Bruh.
adjustments can turn into real hand fatigue. And that same idea extends to your weapon setup, because stability depends on your loadout.
Ooh wee. Boy, them some banging loadouts.
Weapon customization comes in. You can now modify
Look at
almost
that.
every single part of your weapon. I'm talking about barrels, stocks,
Stocks.
grips,
Ooh.
magazines. Some parts unlock others. You want a sight on your AK? You need a rail first, just like in real life. And every part affects how your weapon behaves. A compact weapon is fast, but harder to control. A heavier weapon is slower, but
SMGs.
more stable. You can even change how you aim.
It
Use your
sounds
main
so
sight or
intimidating when
switch
you
to a secondary
fire.
one on the side. Or aim completely without optics. One of the biggest dilemmas.
Them pistols serious too. You can
is how to
catch
achieve
their ass.
magnification and weapon optics. These
Catch
days,
their ass with that
almost
pistol.
every game relies on one of two techniques. The first and most common is simply
Yeah,
by
like
zooming the
Fortnite.
player's camera.
It's
It's
zooming.
fast and extremely performant, but it's not at all how optics work in the real world.
No.
The second one, mostly used in tactical shooters, is a picture-in-picture rendering. The game renders the entire world a second time from the optics point of view. This comes at a massive performance cost that can heavily reduce frame rate,
Oh,
make the
yeah.
game feel much more rigid, and also cause bad quality optic view. That's why
Word.
bodycam originally didn't feature magnified scopes. Like many other
Mm-hmm.
studios, we believe that this performance trade-off was simply unavoidable. But bodycam is built around realism. And
baby.
we simply couldn't settle for a compromise.
I
So
feel
after
you.
months of research, experimentation,
Ooh,
and optimization, we finally found a
Damn.
solution.
Yeah, that head
Found a
gone.
way to extend Unreal Engine's rendering pipeline and create a new shading technique that delivers the realism of true picture-in-picture scopes at a massively reduced performance cost and crystal clear quality inside the lens. Combine all of that with the work of our new advanced optic shader, featuring realistic glass, vertical distortions, reflections, and dynamic lighting.
Look at that. Look how
Bodycam
beautiful that
optics are
is.
now closer than ever to their real-world counterparts. Again, pushing the limits.
Battlefield, Call of Duty. Take notes in class, please. Take notes, right? You know, get your little pen and paper. You know, write this shit down. You know, just
Of how realistic a game can truly be. And now, you're no longer stuck with random weapons. You can choose everything and create as many loadouts as you want, each one built exactly for your own playstyle. This update is also expanding bodycam's arsenal, because alongside the new loadout system, we're introducing a wide range of new weapons. From the
A
compact
pistol.
SG9X
Serious. Look at that.
to the Viper.
Classic.
The
He
R2
got left
automatic
there.
Shotgun, the Rivington 700 bolt-action sniper, the Draco.
Yo, he got popped. He got
the
popped
CR7
bad.
pistol, and an expanded selection of grenade. And it's not just about weapons. You also have gadgets like RC cars.
Look at that.
They're fast, small,
Boom.
to scout, distract, send them straight into your enemies.
Boom. He threw. Camera disconnected.
Drones. But no,
Damn.
I'm not talking about arcadey drones you see in other FPS games.
No.
I wanted something real.
Like the real thing. Oh, damn. Then they sound like the real thing, too. Oh, wow. Boom. Oh, wow.
So we built two ways to control them. A casual mode, it's simple, accessible, and very efficient for newer players. And then we also built an FPV mode based on real world physics with real movement and real control. If you've never flown a drone
First
before,
person view
you can
mode.
now learn. But if you've already flown one in real life, you can do the same exact thing here. Same movement, same precision, same everything. If you're a real drone pilot, your team will need you on the battlefield because now drones are unpredictable. They're fast, dodge, they dive to come straight at you.
Oh, my
You're no
God.
longer fighting a system, you're fighting a real pilot with killer intent. But we know some players might think that drones are too fast, too small, and too hard to hit, but that's not the case. We built a very precise hitbox system, so they're actually very easy to destroy. One bullet, and it's gone. It all comes down to reaction time
Okay.
and who reacts first. And all of this happens inside of the game. No menus. We removed every single one of them. Everything is done directly on the tablet. You want to change your weapon and attachments? You open the tablet. You want to start a match? You open the tablet. Check the scoreboard. You
Open the
that sweet little
tablet.
Everything keeps happening around you in real time. Thanks for watching, everyone. We hope you got a glimpse of our vision and the work behind it. This is just one part of the update. And
Yo,
next
what's up,
week,
man?
I'll dive into our sound design. I'm talking about a full rework with gunshots.
He said gunshot. We're going to do that next. We're going to do that next.
Footsteps and overall ambiance improvements.
It look realistic, bro.
We have rebuilt
It look very
everything to
realistic.
match a real body cam and the things they see and
It
hear
do.
around it. So there's a whole lot more coming, and I'll be right here to tell you all about it. And until then, see you on the battlefield.